Speaking slowly so you can understand. Just a couple of teachers,
Even rich.
just doing a thing.
Doing it.
Speaking slowly so you can understand. Just a couple of teachers, just doing a thing. Gonna give you that English nice and slow. Gonna
yeah.
give it to you nice and slow. I'm gonna give you that English nice and slow. Gonna give it to you nice and slow. I'm gonna give it to you. Give it to you. Give it to you.
Here we go.
Man. The theme songs never get old.
Welcome to another episode of Teacher Talk, featuring Big Rich and me, Abe.
Go.
Thank you for joining us.
Hey, any update on a listener sending us a format or something for the new my face on the
The
whatever?
new cover art.
Yeah, the cover art.
Yes. In case you didn't hear in a few episodes ago, someone asked a question. Hey, how come the cover art still has that rat bastard,
That racist,
that
bad pronouncing human.
that useless Australian Ben and not Big Rich?
Yeah.
We love Ben. We miss Ben.
Of course.
We like talking to Ben. But they're right. Yeah. And it was just me being lazy. I hadn't designed new cover art yet.
Is there an update?
Yes.
Really?
Actually, yes, there is an update. First of all, Ben made some stupid art.
Did he?
Well, you didn't see it? He sent it to both of us. It's
Oh, the picture. Okay. The picture from my wedding with
yeah, it's just you in a tuxedo
hi.
and then a dragon and
Right.
a bird. And I guess I'm the bird and he's the dragon.
I didn't realize that was for this. Do you want to use that?
No.
No, it's way too just
No.
me, dude.
No, but big thank you to a listener on Twitter. Let me give him or her a shout out. Yeah, big shout out to Harakiri Mushi-san.
Harakiri Mushi-san.
Harakiri Mushi on Twitter. He or she, I think it's a woman, she reached out to me and said, hey, like, I'm an illustrator.
Oh, wow. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
And here's my idea. I didn't show you?
I don't think you did.
Oh, here. I'll show you here. This is like, it's just a sketch.
Oh, cool. Big red teacher.
I like it though. I like the idea.
Yeah.
So I've kind of been texting with her and
Oh, cool.
yeah, I sent her some pictures of you
Sure.
so she can see what you look like. And we'll see what she comes up with.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I
Sounds-
like the design though.
I like it. Kind of like a King Kong Godzilla
It's like,
kind of
yeah,
thing.
Big Rich is kind of like Godzilla. And then I guess I'm just a bird, the free bird. And then Ben's way up in the sky, the space dragon.
Cool.
But yeah, I'm excited to
Yeah.
see what she comes up with.
Sure. Sounds good.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
thank you for asking.
Yeah.
And yeah, we were lucky enough to get contacted by a listener who likes to do illustrations.
Sure. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I told her, I said, we don't make any money, so
Right.
we can't really pay you.
Right.
But she was like, no, it's just my hobby.
Oh, that's cool.
So yeah, she's doing it out of the kindness of her heart. And later on, we'll share some of her other work, maybe.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, wow. Thank you. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for that. Yeah.
Mm.
Now, Big Rich,
Yes, sir.
we are recording a little bit in advance.
Yes.
But when this episode gets released, I will be a different man.
Dun, dun, dun.
I will be changed forever. What was that?
Honestly, I don't know.
That wasn't a ooh. That was a. I've got big plans this weekend.
Is it you, your body, or your house?
It's me, my body and my soul, my heart and my mind.
I have no idea.
Well, this weekend, I'm going to something called Rick Fest.
What? I don't know what Rickfest is. What's Rickfest?
Well, don't feel bad.
Okay.
Nobody knows what Rick Fest is. It's never been done before.
Except for you.
Well, I don't know what to expect. I'm going to this thing called Rick Fest, and I don't know what's going to happen to me.
Where are you going?
I'm going to Shizuoka Prefecture.
What?
To a famous beach
Okay.
way down there
This is weird.
called Shirahama Beach.
It sounds like you're getting caught up in some sort of like Ponzi scheme or something.
Well, Rick,
Rick, yeah.
who is my friend,
Oh.
he really wanted me to come to Rick Fest.
Oh, so this is his doing.
Yes.
And he's your legitimate friend?
He is a real friend.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he's putting on a party called Rickfest. That's not any sort of egotistical
Let me show you.
situation.
You think it's egotistical?
Well, I would do the same thing. And I would
Big Rich
big
Fest?
rich fest. That'd be awesome.
Well, you know, he has the same name as you.
Hmm.
You know, Rick is usually used for people
Right.
who are Richard.
Kind of, yeah.
It's another Dick, Rick.
Right.
Yeah. So he's Rick.
Okay.
Let me show you the poster he made. It's quite hilarious.
What?
A lot of the Gogo Abe Kaiwa listeners will have seen this already.
What does Rickfest entail?
Well, I think if I show you the poster, you will understand.
Spiritual meditation, Zen, Buddhism discussions.
Here's the poster.
Rickfest, beers and good times.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, does he sell beer or something?
No.
No, he just named the beers.
Yeah, he just like made for the poster. He made like Rick IPA and Rick Lager.
This is the 6th annual beach trip
Yeah, so for all the other years,
for 4
it was
days.
just the boys' beach trip.
Mm-hmm.
And then this year,
It's Rick.
he decided to make it Rick Fest.
What? How do you know this guy? I've never heard you talk about him before.
He's good friends with our friend Chris
Ah, okay.
and Will,
Well,
my other really good friend, Will.
sounds like fun. A 4-day party, dude.
Yeah, I'm only going for 2 nights, 2 of the 3 nights.
That's awesome.
Uh-huh.
Rickfest.
Rick Fest. And I think it might be my first and last Rick Fest
Why?
because I didn't realize how fucking far it is.
I don't really know where it is.
Well, it's in Shimoda, which is on the Izu Peninsula. It's like 3 hours from Tokyo by train.
Ooh, that's rough.
And we're, so it's like almost 2 hours to Tokyo,
Right.
and then it's another 3 hours. So it's really far and really expensive.
That is.
Mm-hmm. And I'm looking at the weather forecasts.
Oh, it's
and,
no good. Is it rain?
It might be, it is rainy season and there's a typhoon coming.
Oh, no, get
Yeah.
out of here.
Yeah.
Whoa, it sounds like Rickfest is going to be a fest.
Well, think about it. That means it might just be all these guys
Right.
like stuck in a
hut.
hut or
Yeah.
like in a little hotel room.
That sucks.
Yeah. So I might never be the same.
You might get tormented.
I don't know these guys. You look at the pictures.
Looks fun.
They're like playing in the ocean.
Right.
There's some pictures where like one guy is on the other guy's shoulders.
Funny glasses.
Yeah.
What? I mean,
So I don't know. There's Abe pre-Rickfest
a post
and Abe post-Rickfest.
different man.
I don't know how this is going to change me, but I'm sure it will change me in some way.
Do you have any details, like how many people are going to be there?
I'm not sure, but my hotel room is like me, Will, Chris, and Rick.
Okay.
So it's like 4 of us in one room.
Okay.
And then the other guys have other hotel rooms and stuff.
Where is Rickfest? Like on the beach?
Yes. So it's a beach trip.
Right.
And Rick is the one who brings all the equipment. So he drives there, he brings all the stuff. So I think,
That's kind of cool.
he's been doing all the work
Right.
for many years.
Right.
So this year he said, fuck this. It's my party. It's Rickfest. I do all
cool.
the work. I bring
Respect.
all the stuff.
Respect.
Yeah, fair enough.
Respect.
Fair enough.
That's cool. I'm
Yeah.
kind of jealous now.
I wish you could come.
Rickfest.
Yeah. He asked me if I can find more people to come because I think he didn't fill, like he reserved a lot of hotel rooms,
Oh.
but then he
Had to cancel?
had to cancel some of them.
Right.
Yeah.
How is it that you can have a party of sort of a size on the beach? Like, do you have to get permission to?
No, it's just a public beach.
Right.
I think you can cook if you have a gas burner.
Okay,
but
that's cool.
You definitely can't use like a charcoal
Oh, really?
barbecue. No. But maybe a propane, like a little gas grill. Maybe that's okay.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Do you as a guest have to pay any money or bring something?
I'm sure I'll be paying for the hotel.
Right.
And I'll bring some stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Sounds like fun, dude.
I never show up empty-handed.
No.
I always bring something.
That's cool. Rickfest. Woo, 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 woo.
Now you're excited.
I'm excited. Looks like it's fun.
You should come with me
I wish I could.
and pretend that, you're Rick.
That would be cool.
You're like, hey, I'm
Yeah, I'm
Rich,
Rick.
so I'm Rick too.
I'm Rick.
And like tell Rick. So,
Yeah.
so I guess it's my fest
It's my
also,
festival also.
right?
Yeah. Battle. Yeah.
See if he gets upset.
He will.
Oh, you're also Rick. Well, it's kind of my party, but I guess you could stay. I mean, 2 Ricks is better than 1, right? But, did you bring anything? Did you bring some equipment?
Brought the good times.
Oh, so it's just me doing all the work again. But your name is Rick, so I guess, yay, Rickfest for both of us.
So I'm going to be stealing the show.
Well, I worked really hard. Oh. I don't know why I had that mysterious piano music
It was,
on my soundboard.
it was perfect. It was perfect. am I bigger than this, Rick? Do you think I could take him down?
He would probably whoop your ass.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a little taller than me, but a lot thicker.
Right. He'd kick my butt then.
And he's an auto mechanic.
Oh, yeah. He'd kick my butt.
Well, I don't know. I'm sure you're a big guy.
Yeah, but I have zero
Be a
technique.
clash of the giants.
That'd be cool. Nah.
But he is very strong.
Yeah, I bet he is.
Rick.
All right. So I better not.
He's like a gorilla.
I can't usurp this party.
Well, you could, as we say, kill him with kindness. Kill him with kindness.
Compliments and beers.
Yeah. One time we were with Rick. He was in a bar. It was late. It was like 1 a.m. or something, and everyone's in the bar, and Rick is just sitting there holding a gin and tonic in one of those small glasses or whatever, and all of a sudden,
What?
he just
Broke the glass?
he accidentally held the glass too hard, like
That's nuts.
he just squeezed it, and it just
busted.
shattered in his
Oh
hand.
my God.
And he had this huge cut.
I was going to say, Jesus.
Bleeding everywhere. And everyone's like, what happened? And he's like, I don't know. I just was holding my drink and I squeezed it, and then
That's too funny.
I mean, yeah, that's how strong he is.
All right. He's really strong, man.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to wrestle with Rick. He's a great guy.
I'm sure he is.
Super friendly.
Oh, good.
Yeah, he's like a big teddy bear.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh, I won't take over his party then.
Yeah, it would be funny if you did, though. If you showed up with, like, Rick, like a
Yeah,
t-shirt.
I was going to say, I'll get a printed shirt. Like,
Hi,
I'm
I'm Rick.
I'm Rick. It's my party.
Welcome to Rick Fest.
Yeah.
I'm Rick. Oh, he's just the
Yeah.
other Rick.
Yeah, he's the other Rick. I brought him along.
Poor Rick is over there setting up his tent. I'm on Rick Fest. I'm Rick.
I'm the Rick.
God damn you, big rich. Anyway.
Sounds like fun. Enjoy your Rick Fest.
Let's move on because we've got a question. Rock and roll, baby.
If you've got a question, don't be shy. 'Cause Abe and Rich are real nice guys.
Don't you dare hold back.
If you've got a question, don't hold back. 'Cause Rich and Abe will answer that.
All right, we have got a couple questions. It's actually a continuation from our last episode. International listener, our friend in Russia,
Yeah.
Demonchik.
Yeah, thank you.
He sent a few questions.
Okay.
Last time we just did the first one. So we're going to continue on and finish up the questions that he asked. If you have a question, don't be shy.
Yeah.
Rich and Abe are real nice guys. If you have a question, don't hold back, because Rich and Abe will answer that. So send us your questions on Instagram or X or my website, 55freebird.com, or you can even email us directly, fbeteachertalk@gmail.com. Anyway. Hold on, here he is. Okay. He's very interested in Japan. So he's got a lot of questions about Japan.
Right.
Here his question is, I'll read it and I'll try to do his Russian accent when I read his question. Let's see. I have another question. Is it true that Japanese people only have 5 holidays of vacation a year? 5 days of vacation a year? No, it's not true.
No, there's more.
There's way more.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think, people misunderstand
Right.
how many holidays you get when you work in Japan,
Right.
because Japanese people have such a hardcore
Right.
working,
Ethic.
that kind of reputation
Right.
of never taking a day off.
Right. It depends on the company, but I would say in general, Japanese people don't want to take a day off.
Yes.
But it depends on the company.
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure
Yeah.
within the company to not take a
Right.
long holiday.
Right.
That's definitely true. But you do get quite a lot of paid holidays.
Right. Right.
Like in my job, I don't know, 20, I
Right.
think.
Right.
20 a year or something, almost 20 when I worked for a company.
Right.
You don't always take them all.
Right.
And if you don't take them, sometimes you lose them, or depending on your contract.
Right. Right.
A lot of people don't take holidays, and then when they quit like 2 months
Right.
before. Like they get like 2 months of
Right.
holidays
Yeah, that's happened
when they quit,
at my work.
right?
I think it's more like Japanese people tend to take shorter holidays as well. Like when I say every time I go to San Francisco, I go there for 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
They're like, what?
yeah.
And then they're like, yeah, I went to like, Rome for 5 days. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
5 days.
oh my God. And
Yeah,
those
yeah,
are like
yeah.
the travel days too.
It's like, well,
Yeah.
if I take more time off, my coworkers might
Yeah.
be upset.
Yeah.
Or a lot of people are in that
Right.
situation.
Right.
For sure. Yeah. So no, it's not true, Demonchik, but it is true that many Japanese people take 5 or less holidays.
Yeah.
They get more, but they don't take them.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Okay. And then he has another question. I have another question. Is it expensive to go to cinema in Japan and Canada and US? Because in Russia, the price in cinema in the evening cost from $8. I think you will spend about $25 for one trip for 2 persons. If you are using brown bagging.
Brown bagging.
Yeah, and he actually spelt it. He spelled
Bagging?
it begging it. Brown bagging. Brown bagging, Russia.
Yeah.
I called him Russia. I used to call my friend Russia.
Yeah.
Sorry. Brown bagging, Demonchik. Yeah, bag, B-A-G, like a brown paper bag.
Like bringing alcohol.
That's where it gets that's where the expression comes from, a brown paper bag.
Right.
Brown bagging. Yeah, so what do you think?
I think it's expensive here.
It is expensive, I think too. I mean, the thing is here, the price hasn't changed very much
No.
in the last 20 years.
Yeah.
So it's kind of always been expensive.
Right.
Whereas in Canada,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I remember when the price was like $7.
I remember that too.
Yeah, and now it's probably more expensive than Japan.
I just looked online and I saw a theater for about $15-16 US.
In your
in San
hometown,
Francisco. Yeah, I just checked the internet.
$15 or $16.
Which is cheap. Considering I would say people make more money,
Yeah, right. Wages
are higher.
have gone up a lot
Yeah.
in 20 years.
Yes.
Whereas in Japan, everything's just kind of stayed flat.
Right.
Yeah.
So I feel it's expensive here.
It's always been expensive
Right.
here.
Right.
And yeah, so I don't know. Relative though, maybe it's not so expensive in Canada.
Yeah, I would say it's cheaper, relatively speaking, in San Francisco.
Right? Like if you compare a movie theater to a different entertainment, like
Right.
some other entertainment,
Right.
it's still pretty reasonable.
Right.
Whereas here in Japan, movie theaters have always been expensive. Yeah.
I just spent 2,000 per ticket, 2,000 yen
Per ticket.
like 2 weeks ago.
Right.
And I felt that was expensive.
Yeah, but it's always kind of been that much,
Pretty
hasn't
much.
it?
Yeah.
For the last 20 years.
Yeah.
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 So the answer is yes. And for Canada and America, yes, but it's relative.
Right.
Like people make more money.
Right.
So
Right.
the
They can
theater
afford it.
seems like it's not as expensive. Like here, you could go out and eat and drink for the same as a movie.
Right.
Whereas going out eating and drinking
kidding.
in Canada would be way more expensive
yes.
than just a movie ticket. Yeah. And also, you're not including a price of popcorn and Coca-Cola. Right?
True.
He said something else too. He said
Something about the popularity.
brown beaking. Yeah, and then he said the staff in Russia usually don't care if you brown bag some food or in with you. And he also says there are big problems to cinema industry in Russia. I think because people prefer watch movies at home. What do you think happening cinema industry in Japan, US, and Canada?
I think it's going strong in Japan, and I don't know why. I mean, that Parco building has a new theater with a IMAX, and that was just built within the past 10 years.
Yeah, it was built pretty recently.
Yeah.
It seems like the movie industry is doing okay in Japan.
Yeah, I think people still go to the theater.
Yeah, I think it's never been a super strong industry.
No.
Probably because it's always been so expensive.
Right. But people still go.
But theaters are in some trouble, aren't they?
Those smaller theaters have closed.
Yeah.
Cinema Vita closed.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't really know, to be honest.
Right.
But it is true, like with Netflix and stuff,
Right.
people have a lot less reason to go pay 2,000 yen to watch a movie in a theater.
Well, I
remember you used to have to wait.
Yeah.
It's like if you don't see it in the theater,
Right.
then you got to wait like 3 months.
Right.
But nowadays, you just go watch it on Netflix.
And you have a TV that's 40 plus inches and the
Also
sound
true.
quality is fine.
Also true.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got a big TVs,
Right.
very high quality
Right.
at home.
Right. Like in the 80s, I would have preferred.
Ben has a projector.
Yeah.
It's like a little mini movie theater
Right.
in his house.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. 30 years ago, I could justify it.
Going to the theater?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because TV sucked.
That was the golden age of cinema.
Yeah. Before flat screen TVs.
20, 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But now it's like, it's not really worth it.
Yeah. I have a 65-inch TV in my living room.
Yeah.
High definition.
Right.
Good
And
quality.
you could
good
even
sound.
plug in speakers and get a really good sound with, headphones rather.
Yeah, headphones or, get a surround sound
Right,
system.
Yeah.
I don't even need it. The TV has
good
great
enough.
sound.
Yeah.
So I totally agree, Demonchik. I think you're right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. People just prefer watching movies at home.
But people in Japan are slow comparatively to get tech. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Weirdly, yes. I remember when I first came to Japan, I was shocked that there were so many VHS for rental.
Yeah, you're like, what?
In Canada, it's like every VHS is already gone. It's all DVDs.
Right.
This is 20 years ago, so 22 or so years ago.
Still.
Yeah, and they had VHS.
Right.
And I was like, really? People are still using VHS?
Yeah.
I thought Japan was this futuristic country.
No.
Yeah.
They're very slow.
And in businesses, they use like fax machines.
Right.
It is weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like they have great technology, but they're slow to change
They're slow
sometimes.
to adopt it.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's interesting.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if this is just a Japanese thing, but lots of younger people don't even have computers. Like they just use their cell phone,
Yeah.
which I find to be odd.
It's like, don't you need a computer for some things? But, these days you can do everything on a smartphone. Yeah.
True. I mean, I've met tons of people who don't even have Wi-Fi.
But you grew up on a computer, whereas young people now grow up
on the cell phone.
on a smartphone.
Yeah.
So, it's
No, it's understandable. Yeah. For sure. Yeah. So that's it.
Yeah, good question, Demonchik. Good question. Anyway, if you'd like to ask a question just like our friend in Russia, Demonchik, just find us on social media or send me a message on my website. Thank you for listening.
Toodaloo.
Toodaloo. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.